Hello and welcome back to Chris in the Morning. If you're hearing this, you're very early and we're going to be getting started here in just a few minutes. Sit tight, get yourself a drink, get yourself a snacky poo, 1-800-snackipoo.com, and I'll be on screen in, just a few minutes. Hello, early birds. Thank you for being here. I'm going to be on screen in just a few minutes. In the meantime, get jacked into the Discord. Or if you prefer, I'll be hopping over to TikTok as well, starting in about a minute. For those of you already in the Discord, you just heard... Where's my title? You just heard Classic by Chris Kaiser. And you're now hearing Uto by Orteka. Orteka? Orteka. You're welcome. Boy howdy. Ooh. Very nice crack indeed, thank you. Going live on the vertical. Ooh, hello. Did somebody say sawtooth? Will you ever make a can crack compilation? I'd rather give you the keys and let you do that, because that sounds like a lot of work. Hey Harvey, what's up? Oh, I almost forgot to Instagram. Oh, let's get started, shall we? Hello, hello everybody. Hello, and welcome to Chris in the Morning, YouTube and TikTok's favorite music discovery stream. Don't Google it. I'm your host for the next 3 hours, Christopher Bingham. We're going to be listening to some amazing stuff today, some new releases, some old releases. We're going to be taking requests, of course. I've got some stuff queued up. I've got some stuff in other tabs. I've made a bunch of notes. I put the word out on Instagram. We've got so much great music. Do stick around for the next 3 hours. I'm going to be live here from my home studio, drinking a cola and gushing about amazing music. Hello. How's my eye look? How's my eye? I'm going to say some hellos to the people in the chat. I'm going to explain how this all works, and then we're going to get into our first round of requests. You are currently listening to French Movie Theme. This is by the Holy Drug Couple, and it's from a pretty amazing album called Moonlust. Hey Sarah Shrek, what's up? Sarah says, this is a nice tune. Eye looks good, but how does it see? I don't know yet. I don't know. I can't tell. There is no marked difference so far. Ask me again in a week. Hey Shuto, what's up? Hey Fanbing12, nice to see you. Welcome to the chat. Hey Els. Hey Neon. Lots of familiar faces in the chat. James is here. Continue the Run is here. Be on your best behavior. She's got mod privileges. And welcome to new viewer Subahi Animation. Thank you for being here. Hopping over to the vertical stream. Hey, Jack Edward, what's up? Hey, Katarina. Lovely to see you again. Hi and bye to Rabs and this person whose name is a bunch of emojis. Thank you. How's the sound? How's everybody seeing and hearing me? Let me know in the chat if anything ever goes wrong. This is the setup is getting smoother. I will say the setup is getting smoother. It felt like today, especially after a week off, setup felt very smooth today. So I hope that it is good for you. Welcome to Chris in the Morning. This is Chris in the Morning. This is a music discovery show. You're listening to Damaged Goods by La Dispute. Bit of thrashy emo to kick us off today. How's everybody doing? How's your week going? I missed you last week. I missed you. Oh, that vocal. Elle says, looking and sounding good. Thank you. Harvey says, I'm glad your eye is okay. It's my third favorite body part of yours. Okay. Hey, Meg, what's up? Nice to see you back in the chat. Hello. Stick around. We got some amazing music. Shove your headphones in. It sounds good. James says, in 2 weeks, I'm going to be on a transatlantic cruise to Spain. And I'm already in vacation mode. Hell yeah, hot dog. Good luck. Travel well, my friend. Sounds amazing. I'm jealous. It hasn't been that long since I traveled, but it feels like it's been a lifetime. Neon says we've had 3 major outages at work in 2 weeks, so going great and super not stressed, thanks. This one's for you, Neon. That's what I assume your inner monologue sounds like right now. Oh. Oh god, yeah, New Carpenter Brute. You bet we're playing that. You know we're playing that. Coming up today on the show, we got more new singles from Gorillaz from the upcoming Mountain album. We've got Mitski. There's a new Mumford & Sons album. I don't know if anyone's interested in that. We've also got J. Cole, Moby, Converge. Choose your own adventure. And of course, if you want to support the show, 1-800-SNACKY-POO. That's the number you got to dial into your browser. 1-800-SNACKYPOO.com. Let me explain how this show works with this beautifully refurbished button. The way this works is we all get together and listen to some music. Over the course of 3 hours, we're building an amazing playlist of recommendations. If you're watching horizontally, it works best on desktop, where you can join our Discord stage and have YouTube open as a separate window. Or you can tune into the vertical stream, where all the sound is coming from the same place. Every episode we do a series of vibe checks, and after those, you can drop your requests in the chat. And at any time, you can donate to the show to get a priority request. That means it doesn't have to fit the tone, it can be whatever you like, we have to play it, and it gets bumped to the top of the list. That's how it works, gang. Let me get our first vibe check going in the chat. Okay, I've got 3 options for you. You want to hear them? I'm dropping the poll in the YouTube chat now. Go ahead and cast your votes. This is our first vibe check of the show. And your 3 options, for those of you watching vertical, just share what you want in the chat. Your 3 options are Suns Out, Guns Out. That's option 1. Suns Out, Guns Out. Option 2 is gross, screamy emo. And option 3 is music for your dad. Those options again: Suns Out, Guns Out, gross, screamy emo, and music for your dad. Let me know in the chat if you're on TikTok, and let me know in YouTube by casting a vote. Then we'll get our first round of requests in. You are currently listening to When the Sun Comes Out by Slowly Rolling Camera. Fitting for today, which feels like the first beautiful day of the year here in London. It's really lovely outside. Still cold, but beautiful. Up next, this is Under the Tree by Snow Poet. Neon's got a technical question about my music library. Neon says, being a question, do you use Jellyfin? What client do you use for listening to your music library? Great question. When I'm on desktop, so on mobile I use Finamp. I run a really nice little app called Finamp. I think it does everything I need it to do. On desktop, when I'm at one of these computers, I just log in. On the occasion that I need to do it, I log in via browser. But actually, if I'm in my living room and I'm playing music from the same little mini PC that is the server for Jellyfin that has all my music on it, I actually use a local client. I use a separate piece of software. I just run MusicBee. And last week, because I was bored and in recovery after my surgery, I took some time to figure out how I could synchronize the play counts in MusicBee. So I now have a go-between Last.fm account, which is tracking stats from Jellyfin server side and also from MusicBee, and updates MusicBee every time I open it. So my play counts in MusicBee reflect all of my plays in Jellyfin and on Finamp as well. How's that for you? This is Gorillaz. This is The Hardest Thing featuring Tony Allen, the most recent single from their upcoming album, The Mountain, which I think is out in 2 days. I think it's out this weekend, gang. Who's excited? Neon says, can I interest you in Feishin? Feishin It's a brilliant desktop client that, alongside being brilliantly functional and sleek, also has fucking visualizers. Hell yeah, okay. Can you drop that in Discord somewhere to remind me? We're seeing a lot of votes for music for your dad. But on YouTube, it's currently neck and neck with Suns Out, Guns Out. I think the tiebreaker is the TikTok chat. That's going to be the tiebreaker. Meg, what do you fancy? Music for your dad? Suns Out, Guns Out? Ooh. And we've had our first priority request of the show from Els in the chat. Thank you so much. Spending a snacky poo. That brings you down to 4. To request Remind Me by Royksop. Coming right up. That's up straight after this. Thank you so much. Oh. That felt like an intro. That track felt like an intro. I thought it was going somewhere and then it kind of didn't. This is Remind Me by Royksop, super requested by Els in the chat. Thank you so much. And we've had our first snacky poo purchase of the stream so far. Thank you so much from Continue the Run, who's gone ahead and bought 5 snackies. Thank you. Run already has quite a few, I think. Yeah, quite a few. And they're still doubled as thanks to our anonymous backer. I forgot to say.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Thank you. They are doubled. So actually you get 10. You get 10 today. Bring your total to 49. You better start spending them. Oh, this is cute. I don't know if I've heard this track before. It's great. Apparently it's pronounced Reksop. Reksop. Yeah. People look at me weird when I say Sigur. You mean Sigur Rós, mate? Yes. And the recent one for me was Loife, not Laufey. Damn Scandies. Regrets. We got another priority request in from Soren Shuto. Thank you so much. Sideways. Sideways Bad Citizen Cope cover by me, by Christopher Bingham on YouTube. Oh no, I had a rule. I used to have a rule. I can't really say no, right? Because we can play YouTube stuff now. Shit. Hang on, I gotta sign in so we don't get ads. Is it even still? Oh, it is still online. Shit. Oh no. Let me deduct your snaggy here. Where are you? Uto has 2. Now you only have 1. I used to have a rule. I had a rule that when I started the original Chris in the Morning, I had a rule that I wasn't going, although I do sometimes make music, I was not going to use my music show to promote my own music. It felt like a very, clear line not to cross, to, you know, oh, has that been on screen the whole time? To not use this show to promote my own music. So this is not me doing that. I want it to be made very, very, very clear. I want it to be made extremely clear that this is Shuto. Shuto paid me money for a priority request and is spending that to listen to a thing that I recorded 13 years ago. And I guess you can all enjoy the deep cringe I'm about to experience because I haven't listened to it in a fucking long time. Oh God. Can we just acknowledge that my voice used to be weirder, and it also used to be deeper, I think. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Oh! What's that accent? I'm hot. I feel hot. Yeah. It's it's flat as fuck. It's very flat. There's no auto-tune at this. I know for a fact that there's no auto-tune on this because I hadn't learned how to do it yet. So I'm just eyeballing it, man. I'm just eyeballing it. And I'm eyeballing those harmonies. Ha! Ha! Why'd you do this to me, Shooter? Why are you doing this to me, man? I still have the banjo. It's this right here. I haven't touched it in years, but I can't bring myself to throw it away. It's really nice. It probably needs new strings now. Does anyone want it? I gotta get rid of it, man. It's like a failure that I keep hanging around. A constant reminder of one of my greatest failed experiments. Oof. This has ground the show to a fucking halt, hasn't it? Jesus. You do this to me? You do this to me in my medical leave? I've been off. 8 days ago, someone was digging around in my fucking face, and you're doing this, and you're bringing this to me on my show. You're forcing me to play this shit. I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it. So now I'm going to play something I want to listen to. It's called Losing It by Michael Jackson, and it is not available anywhere. I'm one of the only people in the world that owns this album. I'm going rogue. Fuck the vibe check. I'll play what I want. You're listening to Chris in the Morning, the internet's favorite music discovery show, hosted by me, Christopher Bingham. If you're enjoying yourself already, consider donating 1-800-snackypoo.com. It'll get you a priority request. We got a priority request in from Run. Thank you so much. Sweet Ballroom Blitz. Why does it hurt? That's coming up right after this. Thank you so much. Hello to the new people in the vertical chat. Welcome. If you're new here, this is Chris in the Morning. It's a music request show for the 21st century. And we're currently listening to a track called Losing It by Michael Jackson. It's from an album, a self-released album in 2008 called I'm Sure Back Home They Think I've Lost My Way. For anyone curious, this was if it means anything to you, this guy was the original drummer in Reuben, one of my favorite bands of all time. Oh, Georgie, yeah, I'll send you this album. In fact, I'll give anyone this album who wants it. This guy drummed for Reuben back in the early days when they were called Angel, before they got a record deal. And I have a feeling this was recorded in the same place they recorded Race Car, and maybe involved Sean Janocki, who was their longtime producer. But I don't know. Ooh, new low. Very strong. Oh, hey, look, I can crossfade. Thank you so much. This is Ballroom Blitz. Ah, see how smooth? I'm getting so good at this, gang. This was super chat requested, priority requested by Continue the Run. Thank you so much. If you want to get a priority request or just support me in general and all the things that I do, you can go to 1-800-snackypoo.com. Get your name on the board. It's 2 for 1 right now, thanks to our match backer, our very generous anonymous match backer. You get 2 for the price of 1. And I'm calling it. I know I said screw the vibe check, but let's do it anyway. Oh, this is fun. Your vibe. Your mission, if you choose to accept it, is songs for your dad, music for your dad. That is your prompt for song requests right now in the first hour of Chris in the Morning. Music for your dad. I love that. Yeah, I didn't realize that I was so distracted in my anger that I didn't realize that the artwork for this is the Shaun White snowboarding soundtrack. Good game. Georgie says, ha ha ha, I hate my dad. So that's not a good prompt for me. Or is it? Doesn't that actually make it fucking perfect? Pick me a song that like really encapsulates your feelings. The wording was explicitly your dad. You. So, pitch me a song that your dad, that reminds you, or that he would like, or that you associate. Take it however you like. We got a super chat in over on YouTube from Alex. Thank you so much for supporting the show. Editors, an end has a start. And he's added, me too, Georgie. Me too. And of course, you can request normally. You don't have to pay. Drop your normal requests in the chat as well. I will be picking some of those. But that's up next. It's bumped to the top of the list. Thank you so much, Alex. Keela Coast is a good one. If you liked it, if you enjoyed it, I'll play you some more Michael Jackson later. And is Ted in the house? Is Ted here today? I'm currently I'm kind of setting aside all the money that I make from these streams to pay for an animated short film that I've been working on. And recently one of our viewers, Ted, made a huge one-off donation. I can't thank him enough. And I would like to, I don't know about you guys, but I wanted to pitch that his official, we talked about it, and he liked the idea of like having a pot. A pot of snacky poos to kind of give out to new viewers. And so I don't know about you, but I like the idea of maybe Ted's official nickname now is like Baron Ted. His Majesty. What do you think? This is the editors. This one goes out to Alex and Alex's shit dad. Sir Ted. Cashing in the snacky poo. Okay, we got a couple of big priorities coming down the pipeline. Thank you so much, everybody. Duke Ted. Baron Ted of the great Snacklands. We got a super chat request in from Sarah Shrek. Thank you so much. Spending one snacky poo from her stockpile to play Desperado by the Eagles. That's up next for you, Sarah. Thank you for supporting the stream. Also, continue the run, spending another of their snacky poos. Thank you so much. Everclear by Father of Mine. For Georgie, they've added. For Georgie. I didn't expect this to be like a... This has gone a way that I didn't expect. Let's just say that. I'm going to add one too. And Georgie spending her one and only snacky to request Pulse by Keela Kosa. What a great track. Gonna button that to the top of the list. Thank you everyone for supporting the stream. This has turned into the daddy issues segment of the show. Hey Meg. Great track. I haven't heard this in a while. I don't listen to much editors. Meg asks, how explicit are songs allowed to be? Meg, I don't judge. We're allowed to go as explicit as possible. There are some things that we have blacklisted over the lifetime of the show. We no longer accept a couple of joke tracks that kept coming up, like Ram Ranch, just because sometimes some of those are like genuinely feature really upsetting language. And we try and avoid playing Nazis. That's about it. But we love language. We love rude language and we love fucked up lyrics here on Chris in the Morning. There is no, we don't censor. We love that shit. So go for it. Drop your requests in the chat. This is Desperado by the Eagles, and this one goes out to Sarah Shrek. Thank you so much. Sarah's made another priority request as well, Father Figure by George Michael. And she's offering to be anybody's dad by proxy. So anybody out there who maybe doesn't have the best relationship with their father, Sarah is offering to take his place. We're going to take some regular requests from the chat as well. Thank you. Keep them coming. Don't be afraid to repeat yourself. Don't be afraid to request more than one song. I just kind of go through the chat and I add whatever I fancy. Hey Axel, yes, you absolutely can request songs. Keep them coming. The current prompt is music for your dad. Music for your dad. Just added something for Daniel ML7777. Thank you. And we've got Continue the Run celebrating being a member on the YouTube channel for over 7 months. Thank you so much. One of my biggest supporters, one of my biggest long-term viewers. We love you, Run. Thank you. requesting Johnny Cash, Boy Named Sue. Hell yeah, we got some amazing music queued up. Stick around. Up next, Father of Mine by Everclear, followed by Pulse by Keela Kosa, and Father Figure by George Michael. That is going to be a bit of a... That is going to be a little bit of a... a bit of whiplash, I think. After that, we got Johnny Cash, and coming up later, we've got J. Cole featuring Future and Thames, Genesis, Girlwood, Skids, Panchico, sorry. This is Everclear, here on Chris in the Morning. Don't go anywhere. Jackie, celebrating being a member for 17 months, just requested Bat Out of Hell, Meatloaf. Thank you for supporting the stream. We may need to stand for that one. And we got a Snacky Poo request in from Harvey. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. God, that's grungy. When did this come out? 1997. The album is So Much for the Afterglow. And Harvey would like The View, Same Jeans. That's added, and I'm going to bump it up. There you go. Currently live on YouTube as well. Thank you, Axel. If you're on YouTube, you have to listen to the music separately by joining the Discord. If you're on TikTok, it's maybe more convenient for some people, because all the sound is in one place. By the way, Meg, you're killing it with the photos recently. I see them on my Instagram feed. Doing amazing work. You're all doing great. Everybody here is doing really well. I hope you're doing okay, and I hope you're feeling good, and I hope Chris in the Morning improves your mood. Just as a baseline. That was Father of Mine. Oh, it's still going. Sorry, I thought it was over. Ah, what a track. I'm always down for a fun shoot, Meg. I need some new pictures. Give me a few weeks to get buff. I've been doing nothing but lie in bed and watch TV for a week. That was Everclear. We've had another super chat request from Stealth. Thank you so much. Spending one of their 4 snackies. If you want to get on the board, 1-800-snackypoo.com. That's what you got to dial. And Stealth has requested Sorry, I Ran All the Way Home, alternate take by the Impalas. I've queued that up. And I'm going to bump that right to the top of the list right here. I think that's where it belongs. We got loads of stuff that has been super chat requested. So I'm going to sit back a little bit and let us get through some of this playlist. I really appreciate you being here today with me. Really appreciate you taking the time. And I hope that Chris in the Morning introduces you to some great new music. I hope people find new favorites as a result of this show. Join the Discord if you haven't already. Follow me on the, whatever socials that you don't, whatever social media makes you least uncomfortable. Go follow me on it. And yeah, coming up later, I'm going to be telling you all about my surgery. They cut into my eye. They chopped into my eye. We're also going to be listening to Peaches, Moby, J. Cole, Converge, maybe some Joji. And I'll give you an update vis-a-vis the animated film. First, though, this one goes out to Georgie. Thank you so much. This is Pulse, Kila Kosa. What a fucking track. This goes out to Georgie's many dads. Fuck! Bow.
Oh, that's brilliant. Well done, Bing.
Incredible. When that bass comes in. Fuck. Such a fucking track, this one. Georgie introduced this to me a few weeks ago. I've listened to it quite a few times. And who is that in the chat? Who is entering the TikTok chat? It's the Baron himself. The Baron himself, Teddy Z. Sir Ted of the Snacky Lands. Dropping in with a Snacky Poo request. Thank you, my man. Oh! Fuck. In-fucking-credible. What's up to Boost? Oh, fuck. What a track. This is Father Figure by George Michael. What a bit of whiplash for you. And yes, Teddy Z, the Baron himself, dropping into the chat with 2 Snacky Poo requests that I'm going to bump up the list. Little Black Backpack, Stroke 9, and Sittin' at a Bar, Rehab, original version. Let me get that one for you. It sounds nice, but it's shit. It's not that bad. It's like the cheapest. Let me show you. It's like the cheapest. Oh no. The cable is so short. Let me unplug it. Like the cheapest little clacky keyboard. It lights up, but I had to unplug it because I'm using a really short cable for some reason. Can't find this other one for you, Ted. So I'm gonna put you back up to 57. I've seen a couple of people asking about the playlist in the chat. Meg was asking, do you share the playlist on Discord? So with the new way that the show works, I can't do that because we're basically doing it on the fly as a play queue in Tidal, because Tidal does playlists differently to Spotify. It's kind of annoying, but it means that I can't share a complete playlist after the show like I used to. But since we're boycotting Spotify, I think that the good outweighs the bad. But I guess this is now a convenient time to tell you that I'm trying a new experiment today, because you know me, I can't sit still. I am actually currently recording. I have been recording the entire show so far in TikTok Live Studio. And I'm going to share that after the show for the members on the members only Discord. I'm going to put it up. And if it works and nothing crashes today, I think I'll try and do that every time, so that if you miss the show, but you want to kind of re-listen to it, if you want to get the whole experience just without the chat, you can do that if you're a member on the Discord. Sarah, you can be my dad. I love my dad. We're on very good terms. But I could always use another one. I gotta take my hoodie off. It's standing time too. Welcome back, Katarina. Harvey, I'm ignoring you. Oh. Are those AKG headphones, asks Ted. Yes. These are the AKG K240s. They're a studio staple. Semi-open back, very flat response. I bought them years ago because they are really good for mixing. They're really good for mixing because they have very little bias in any part of the spectrum. So you get a really flat sound, which is good for when you're making music because you don't want, you don't want to listen on really bassy headphones because you're not getting a true expression of what it is. It's great. And since I moved to the new setup, oh, this is a live version. I'll let it play. Yeah, since moving to the new setup, I don't actually need to use the fully open Sonys anymore because I can hear my voice. I'm getting playback in the headphones. Let's get another vibe check going, yeah? We've got a lot of music queued up. But let's get a second vibe check. Throw out some ideas for me as well. Don't be afraid to... Let's take some pictures. What's a good vibe? How do you do? Ted's suggesting 90s cheese. I like it. Ooh. We got a super request in from James. Thank you so much. In between vibes, could I please have Fine by After Louise? Yes, you can. What? Okay. I may have just gone, I may have just, disconnected from TikTok for an interesting reason. Hey Alice, what's up? Okay, I'm going to catch up on the chat here in just a second. Can I get a confirmation in the YouTube chat that I'm still okay, that I'm here, that everything's working? My TikTok has thrown me a new one. TikTok is very strange, and I'm trying not to let it get to me. But TikTok is incredibly strange. I'm seeing on my screen, live access removed. Your access to go live will be restored tomorrow in 24 hours. View details. Oh. Okay. I cannot... You can go live with Live Studio starting again tomorrow. Why? Violation reasons. Violent and criminal behavior. Huh? TikTok is about bringing people together, not promoting conflict. We don't allow threats, glorifying violence, or promoting crimes that could harm people, animals, or property. Visit our community guidelines for more information. What? What? And then there's like a broken feedback box and a link to the community guidelines. And then at the bottom it says, was this a mistake? Submit appeal. Request another review. If you believe your fuck's sake. This fucking stupid app. If you believe your live access was suspended by mistake, you may submit an appeal. We're constantly improving how we keep our community safe. Your feedback helps us do that. It's because I played Johnny Cash. Is it because I was playing John? Is it like the lyrics from Johnny Cash? I can't believe. No. That's somebody trolling me, surely. Anyway, I'm going to submit a fucking appeal because it's a music show. It's a little music DJ show where we play music and we have a good time. Guess I can stop recording now. Fuck's sake. What does the end of that recording even look like now? What is it? I can still record. I just can't make any changes. So I guess I'll keep recording. I'm recording. I'm back. Part 2. Just not on TikTok. Stupid. Stupid. What a waste of everyone's time, TikTok! Gah! Dumb! Chalk it up. We got a new laurel, everybody. The internet's most banned music show. What's up? Welcome back to Chris in the fucking Morning, the show that's too violent. The incredibly friendly music discovery stream. That's too fucking violent for TikTok. Ha! Do crimes, everyone. Go out and do crimes. Yeah! This is bad out of hell. This has completely thrown me off my game. I need a minute. I could take the recording of the remainder of the show that I believe is going to work, and I could just rebroadcast it tomorrow when the ban lifts. What do you think? If you're seeing this live on TikTok, I'm pre-recorded. I'm not ignoring you in the chat, I'm just pre-recorded. This track slaps. Oh! I'll be gone, gone, gone. That's really thrown me, gang. Official bad boy, Christopher Bingham here. Fucking stupid. I had the most people watching there as well that I've had so far. That's what's really frustrating. People were really enjoying it. Coming up next on Chris in the Morning, we got The View, followed by The Impalas, followed by Stroke 9. We got J. Cole, we got Genesis, we got Girlwood, Skids, Panchico. And I was setting up a new vibe. I guess I'll go back to that, I guess. 1-800-snackyboo.com if you want to fund the most radical, violent streamer in the world. Like a sinner. I just want to duck in here just for a second and say hi to the people who were on TikTok but are now on YouTube. I see some of you are like having an issue with the Discord. I'm afraid if you're on a bad internet connection, Discord can be a little bit patchy. There's nothing I can do about it. The music is being funneled. It is coming through. I just checked it. But if you have a poor broadband connection, there's nothing I can do about it. Sorry. Discord has really like annoying ways of throttling the quality. So I understand if you just want to duck out for the rest of the session. Obviously not ideal. But for those of you for whom it is working, the show must go on, and I'm going to be here for another 90 minutes. Ow! Woo! Woo!
I'm a flibbertigibbet.
I told you I was a flibbertigibbet.
Chris is my pokey. He's my pokey wokey.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Chris is my pokey. He's my pokey wokey.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Chris is my pokey.
Ow! Gah! Dancing it out, people. It's the only way to be. Oh.
Chris is my pokey.
He's dying in a fucking pit. Just like me. Woo! I'd forgotten about that little riff at the end, that little vocal riff at the end. Let's pause there for a second to get our breath back. That's the most I've moved since my surgery. So for those of you who don't know, last Tuesday I had a minor surgery, squint surgery, to correct an issue with my right eye. It really is amazing how little you can tell. But that is why, if maybe you've noticed it, looking a little red or looking a little puffy, you really can't tell, can you? It's a bit bloodshot. But I've been laid up recuperating on health leave. I took a week off and I did a rerun on my other channel. I didn't do Chris in the Morning last week. And I missed it. I genuinely missed it. And I'm really happy to be back. I'm not going to lie. I can't lie to you. I'm a little bit thrown. I'm a little bit thrown by the TikTok thing. That's very frustrating for that to happen when you're in the middle of the... It's like imagine you're on stage. Imagine you're on stage and then like somebody off to the side is like, bro, half the audience, I don't even know what the parallel is, but it's frustrating. So, yeah, we're going to continue. We're going to continue. We're going to fucking continue. This is Same Jeans. This is by The View. I can't remember who wanted this, but it was a priority request. Thank you for supporting the stream. 1-800-snackypoo.com if you want to support the show. Get your name on the board. 2 for 1 right now because of our generous backers. Teddy's got some snackies to give away. Baron Teddy, if you're nice to him. We didn't really discuss specifics, but I think you made a big enough contribution that we could say there's a pot of like 50 snackies. I'm going to give people snackies too from the same pot. Baron Ted of the Snacklands. He's primed. He's got like a t-shirt gun that shoots snacky poos. I need some 90s cheese. I'm going to give you two choices on the vibe check. Because I want both of them with equal energy. Dropping a new poll in the chat for you. You've only got 2 options. Let me know what you want. Your options are 90s cheese or absolute fucking sludge noise. And then at the end of the show, we'll throw caution to the wind. Hey, how about that? We'll just do whatever we want. Hey! We've had another couple of snacky boos in from Sarah. Thank you so much. I'm going to assume that that's Sarah Shrek, but do correct me if it's a new Sarah. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. Kiwi Carter asks, can I ask a question? Depends what it is. Some topics are too personal. This is Sorry I Ran All the Way Home by the Impalas. Thank you so much to whoever super chat requested this. What a change of pace. Stealth says, this was the first song my dad ever showed me that I can recall. That's lovely. Thank you for sharing it with us. None of you can ask questions. How about that? Huh? I see you. How about no questions, huh? How about I ask the questions? What are you fucking doing? Kiwi, no offense, but you sound like a bot. We're about to listen to a whole lot of 90s songs, so you can take your pick. Wonderful little break there. Sorry I ran all the way home. Alternate take from the Impalas. That album is 100 years old. This is Stroke 9. Little Black Backpack. This one goes out to Ted. Thank you so much. Peace out, Meg. Thank you. I apologize for being so violent. I'm just so sorry about all the violence. We'll be back up and running on TikTok next week. Same time, same place. A minor bump. A small little snafu on the road to glory. And we got a super chat in over on YouTube from Big Nibbles, friend of the show, Big Nibbles. Last fuck you. How about that? How about fuck you? The day after the stream I'm having. Coming up next, J. Cole, Genesis, Girlwood, rounding out our dad music segment rather clumsily. Skids, Panchico, and I'm calling it. Our next vibe, and probably the last of the session because we've been running long today. Our next vibe is going to be 90s cheese. That's right, 90s cheese. 90s cheese is the prompt. Go ahead and drop your requests in the chat starting now. Don't be afraid to request more than one song. I'm going to take a few from the chat, and of course, feel free at any point to make a priority request. Doesn't have to fit the theme, you can disrupt it, you can do whatever you want. because you paid for the privilege, and I thank you. This is Bunts Road Blues from J. Cole's new album, The Fall Off. And we got a super chat in from Jackie over on YouTube. Thank you so much. Bon Jovi. That'll kick us off. Thank you. Send me on my way. Sorry, I missed that one. Holy shit. And I haven't forgotten about Big Nibbles. Let's catch up. I guess it's that one. We got another snacky poo that I overlooked here from James. Thank you so much. James wants Send Me On My Way by Rusted Root, and so do I. Incredible choices so far. Keep them coming. We're going to stick in Cotton Eye Joe. What a playlist. What a fucking playlist. Welcome to the stream, Robin. Hello. If you're just joining us. This is smooth. I need to listen to this whole album. This is from The Fall Off, which just came out. 24 track, like, double album from J. Cole. Released, what, a week ago, 2 weeks ago? Very cool. Forgot about Dre. Ooh. Is that 90s? Technically 2001. Oh no, that's fine. That's the 90s. As I've always said, the 90s is the only decade that lasted 15 years. What's up, Generic? Nice to see you back in the chat. That was great. This isn't. I don't think this is the real version. I don't think this is the real version. I don't trust this. This is from a Just Dance album. I'm going to find it on YouTube. Hang about. Big Nibbles, you paid good money to hear the Ketchup song. And I want to deliver. Well, maybe it is. My memory. The Spanglish version. Yeah, that's what you want. That's what you want. Hang on. Let me bring it up on screen. Oh, wait, I can't show the video. The video will get struck. But here you go. That should be coming through on Discord. Let me know if it's not. I knew what you wanted, Big Nibbles. Oh my. Oh no, I missed a snacky from Sarah. Thank you so much. Sorry about that. Sarah by Jonathan Butler. Doing some playlist surgery here. I'm off my game. I'm completely my whole balance is out of whack. I deserve this. Last Ketchup is my punishment. It's really rough. It's really very rough. I think you need to apologize to everyone for doing this. I can see the video. Oh, they got the silly... They've got the dance. I forgot it. This was like a period in history where every big pop hit needed to be like... have its own fucking dance. It was like this silly marketing thing. And then they end up there. Fuck. Wait, you don't legit like this song? It's so good, says Shuto. You're entitled to that opinion. Okay, that's enough of that. Hey, look at that crossfade. I'm like a pro. This is No Son of Mine by Genesis from the album We Can't Dance. One of their best, in my opinion. And I know it's been 100 million hours and we've all been through quite a lot. so far today. You might have forgotten that the previous vibe was all about dads. This is a song about a father and a son. And I love it. And it's a song and an album that me and my dad both love, both adore. That fucking Roland snare that he always used. Ah, perfect sound. We're going to take a few more 90s requests, but hold on to them for the moment, because genuinely, my brain hurts. Oh, that synth. That synth. Robin says temperatures hit 18 degrees here today. All of a sudden, town was full of students sitting around. This song hits the vibe perfectly. Yeah. Never really thought about it as a summery song, but it does. It has that texture, doesn't it? Even though it's about quite a somber topic. Goodness me. No! My phone making noise. Blowing up my fucking spot. I've aged 100 years before you today. This is a serious music stream. This is a serious music stream. Mm. 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 What a track. I get lost in tracks like that. I absolutely love it. I always will. I've been listening to it my entire life, basically. Genesis, No Son of Mine, from the album We Can't Dance. This is I'm Your Dad. I don't know this one at all. By a band called Girlwood. Oh! Ooh, I like this, whoever requested it. Continue the Run asks, are you still taking vocal requests over the Discord voicemail? I haven't so far this year, but I'd like to get back into doing that, yeah. Just one more thing to plug into the new setup. Guys, we're fucking back! We're fucking back, guys! Where is it? Open it up again. Open it up again. Boys and girls, ladies and germs, he's and she's and theys. Fucking back. Give me a second, we're back. Hang on. Hang about. Oh, everything's fucked up. Everything's the wrong shape. Ah! There we go. There we go. There we go. Let me test it. Yeah, it's working. We're fucking back! Watch me immediately get kicked off again for swearing. We're back! Welcome back to Chris in the Morning.
Chris is my pokey.
I have a new lease on life, everybody. A new lease on life. We're back! Ah!
Oh, that's brilliant. Well done, Bing.
PewDiePie approved, the internet's favorite unkillable music request show, Chris in the Morning, hosted by me, Christopher Bingham. We're back. We're fucking back on the vertical stream. Appeal approved. Appeal approved. I take back everything I ever said. I take back all the mean things I said about you, TikTok. I'm your daddy. And this is Girlwood. Welcome back if you're just rejoining us on the vertical. And anyone who hopped over to the YouTube but doesn't really like it, The door is open again. Thank you. Thank you for your patience. Stereo, I'm looking at you. Oh, my goodness.
I'm a flibbertigibbet. I told you I was a flibbertigibbet.
Fuck! Oh, that's brilliant.
Chris is my pokey.
Oh,
He's
that's
my
brilliant.
Pokey-wokey.
Oh, that's
Chris
brilliant.
is my pokey. He's my pokey-wokey.
It's been a roller coaster so far today, gang. Welcome. This is Chris in the Morning, part 2. I actually don't have any... I usually have a Wednesday night thing, but on account of my bed rest, I am not going to Swords tonight. I'm not going to my Swords Club tonight, so I can run a little bit over. Which is a good thing too, because I think it's going to take me the entire hour to get back to feel good again. This is Into the Valley by Skids. James says, I think Girlwood might be my dad, guys. Is everybody hearing and seeing me okay? I've had a lot of software things today. I've had some things move around. Give me a thumbs up in the chat that you can see and hear everything okay. Loud and clear, says James. Thank you. What a waste of everybody's time. Take it from me, kids. Don't hitch your livelihood to stupid garbage made by idiots. No disrespect. Welcome back, Georgie. Hey, my text scroll isn't working. My scrolling text isn't working. There we go. Okay, we got one more track that we queued up ages ago. Up next, you're going to hear Ginkgo by Panchico. And then we're going to segue into our big 90s cheese session. A lot of these have been picked by you guys. A lot of these have been priority requests from you guys up top. We got Rusted Root. We're going to hear from Bon Jovi. We're going to hear from Jonathan Butler, Rednecks, Nelson, Dr. Dre, and Eminem. And that's just a start. We're going to get a second round of the same kind of request in from you. There's plenty of road to go. Don't go anywhere. This is Christopher Bingham here on Chris in the Morning. Do retain. Your eyes and ears belong to me for at least another hour. Thank you for being here. I hope you're having a lovely Wednesday. It's been a beautiful day here in London. If you're in New York, I hope you're dealing with the storm. I hope you're shoveling some snow. If you're somewhere hotter than here, I'm jealous. This is great. Ooh, what a track. This is going in the likes. I can't remember who requested it, but it's wonderful. Oh, apparently, okay. I'm being told that I've queued up the wrong... Sarah, let me fix that. For you, Sarah. This is Rusted Root, Send Me On My Way. It's an absolute classic. If you dislike this song, I think you're a sociopath. There's no two ways about it. I'm sorry, I think you're crazy. Do you not like Joy? I got it. It won't let me right click. There we go. Bam. Fixed. What's up, Jace? Starting to become a thing, says Jace. Me tuning in as I leave work. Good tune so far, Chris. Thank you. Thank you. That means a lot. That fills my heart with joy. We've had a bit of a messy one today. I got briefly banned from TikTok for being violent, I guess. I don't know if somebody was trolling or if there was some kind of glitch with the automatic systems. We got rudely interrupted, but we're now back. Hi, Abby. Hi, Carl. What's up? Welcome to the chat. You're hearing Rusted Root. Up next, Bon Jovi, Jonathan Butler, Rednecks. We're doing a 90s cheese hour. We're doing 90s. The only decade that lasted 15 years. Bubba to say, Bubba to young. You know what came out in the 90s? Some of my favorite Korn albums. Yeah. James says, lasted, being it's still the 90s in the year of our Lord 2025. 26 even. Oof. It's almost March, Bing. You should probably know what year it is.
I'm a flibbertigibbet. I told you I was a flibbertigibbet.
I told you. You know. Mmm. I've been trying to find this thing for Ted, and I'm having a difficult time. Is it Bartender Song? Is it this? Bartender Song, Sitting at the Bar? From an album called Graffiti the World? Is that correct, Ted? If so, you can have it. What's up, Carl? So many people coming and going. We're back, baby. Carl just woke up. Let's woke him up. This is Bon Jovi. Wanted Dead or Alive. And we got a super chat in over on YouTube from Alex. Thank you so much. Dead Mouse and Stevie Appleton. Science. Post-90s. Hell yeah. Whoa. That little guitar lick. What has that reminded me of? Whoa, hang on. That's done something to my... Whoa. My brain just did something. I'm going to explain it in a second. I'm just going to queue up this one, Teddy, for you. You can have it for free. And if it's wrong, I apologize. You're into some deep shit, my man. Sometimes I have a lot of difficulty sometimes finding your stuff. And that's a compliment. I like to be challenged. Thank you. And Alex, you want Dead Mouse? I haven't forgotten. Dead Mouse Science. We're going to bump that up to the top of the list. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. Okay. This track, which I'm not particularly familiar with, I'm so sorry. It's fucking great. But it triggered some alarm bells in my brain. It's triggered a little siren in my brain. I'm going to try and illustrate to you what just happened in my head. I did a bit of Googling and I'm not the first person to notice this, but I don't think it is an official sample or interpolation. Oh! Listen to this. Hear that? Keep that in your mind. You hear it? Yeah. I just did a quick Google. I'm going to get to the bottom of this, but I don't think this is an intentional... I don't think that this is an intentional reference, but I'm a huge fan of the Decemberists. I'm one of the people who thinks that The Hazards of Love is one of the best albums they've ever made. I absolutely adore it. So I know it inside out. And I don't actually know a huge amount of Bon Jovi. So when that came on, I was like, what the whoa, what? Huh? This is The Hazards of Love. I'll let it roll. Sarah says, that's crazy. James says, whoa. Yeah, almost 1 for 1. Absolutely wild. And if you don't know this album, here's my stamp of approval. Get on it. A folk rock opera telling a like old English style folk story that they wrote for the album, not based on something, but like they wrote their own like medieval folk story and then did a folk opera, did a like rock opera about it with guest singers playing different characters throughout the album. It's fucking wonderful. It's majestic. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Little update for you, Ted. It does just seem to be it's a regional thing. That album, that specific version of that album is not available on English Tidal, which I just confirmed with that playlist. But I've got you the closest. I think it's the original. I think they've uploaded like a different version with some of those songs. So I think that's what you want. Coming up next, Sarah for Sarah Shrek by Jonathan Butler. Sit In at the Bar by Rehab for Ted, for Baron Ted himself. Science by Deadmau5 going out to Alex, and a bunch of other 90s cheese. Stick around. This is Chris in the Morning. Don't go anywhere. We're in the final hour. I'm going to run over a little bit today. We're going to say no rules at the end of this as well. Anything goes. Oh my goodness. There's so much cheese. Ugh. The calories. They're going straight to my heart. What's up, Asia? Welcome to the stream. Stick around, discover some great music. Ooh. Sarah! What did happen to you? Tell us. Tell us in the chat. Sarah! Wow. Oh shit, I've got one. Can I play Chinese Wall again? Chat, am I allowed to play Chinese Wall? I can't do it without your permission because I think I've played it so many times before. Sarah says, you should have seen me dancing in my apartment and turn and turn around as you shouted that. Yeah, I'll do it. I gotta do it. One of my all-time favorite songs. Bumping it up. Thank you for giving me permission to live my bliss. Welcome to the stream, Joel. Joel says, I love drum machine percussion so much. Yeah, it's a fucking vibe, isn't it? It's such a vibe. We're going to get a little bit more of that in a few tracks' time with Philip Bailey. But coming up next, Rehab. This one goes out to Ted. Oh! Wow! Ooh! Wow. Wow. Incredible stuff. I wasn't sure at first, but wow. 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 And we got another Snacky Poo request in from Ted. Baron Ted. Revered Count of the Snacky Lands. Requesting Don't Turn Around by Ace of Base. What a choice. I'm going to add that and bump it up the list. Thank you so much. I've been keeping an eye on the chat, and this next track, this is not only a super request from Ted. Thank you so much for supporting the show. One of the biggest supporters of the show. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate everything you do to help me do all the things that I do. I appreciate it. And I just saw in the chat that you'd like to dedicate this request to a close friend who just passed away yesterday. That's really heavy, and I'm sorry that you're going through that. And I think everyone in the chat here is sending their love, and I am too. I hope you're spending time around people who care about you and celebrating this friend's memory. Thank you for involving us in that. This goes out to you and them. It's a great track. I can absolutely see this being like a nostalgic favorite. Hey TS Meds, what's up? Hello, I saw you at Not a Phase and didn't get to say hi. I was trading. Oh, what's up? Which table were you? I live in the neighborhood. I'm not going to I appreciate you not doxing me, but I live nearby, so if you see me again, say hi. Oh yeah, I got my Surge Tankian pin. Hang on. That was Sitting at the Bar, original version by Rehab. That one goes out to our friend Ted. Ted, we're all here for you. You know I've lost people in the past. It's not easy. I hope you're seeking comfort in friends and family, doing lots of talking, doing lots of thinking, and looking after yourself. This is Science. Beat Stevie Appleton from Dead Mouse. This was super chat requested by Alex. Thank you so much. Bit of a change of pace. Yeah, I got somebody in the TikTok chat. TS Meds spotted me out in the wild recently at a little like emo craft fair right on my back doorstep. So I kind of had to check it out. And I walked away with two little things. I picked up this bad boy. World's okayest DM, which I'm going to wear tomorrow at my D&D campaign. And it was really it was really fucking expensive. I did not appreciate the price of this one. Although I do have to admit that the craftsmanship is pretty solid. I got whatever this is. Whatever the hell this is. It's like a memey. It's like a meme picture of Serge Tankian from System of a Down, with like, it's a pin as well on the back, so you can dangle it. You can attach it to keys, I guess, or you can pin it to clothing. It's fucking great. It's awesome. It's really, really good. Serge would love it as well, says Joel. Yeah, I agree. And I think the way I justified the expense of this, right, is I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to Sickney World again this year in April, so I'm going to enjoy it for like 2 months or so. And then unless I get too attached to it, which maybe is possible, if I don't get too attached to it and I feel like I've had my fun, I am then going to re-gift it to my friend T that I go to Sick New World with. So it'll kind of have 2 lives. That's how I justified. That's how I justified it to myself. Whether I actually give it away, ask me again after April whether I've given it away or whether I held on to it. This is great, by the way, Alex. Thank you for sharing. It's not 90s, it just came out, but it's pretty fucking good. And that's a reminder that, you know, when you super chat, if you spend a snacky poo, you don't have to follow the rules. You can key whatever you want because it's your party. If you want to get your name on the board, if you want to get a priority request, the number you got to dial is 1-800-snackypoo.com. That's 1-800-snackypoo.com if you plug that into your browser. That's the tip line. That's the tip line. It'll get your name on the board. You get 2 for 1 at the moment because we have such a generous community. You actually get 2 snacky poos for the price of 1. Which is 2 priority requests at any time during one of my streams. You can spend them to get whatever song you want queued up. That's how it works. This is Chris in the Morning. Stick around, at least for the drop here. My name is Chris Bingham. Oh! There it is.
Oh, that's brilliant.
PewDiePie approves. We got another direct request in from Ted. Thank you so much. Baron Teddy. Taking charge, thank you so much. My boot in your face is what keeps me alive by Pinhead Gunpowder. Another one that's gonna get me banned. We're gonna bump that right to the top of the list. Thank you so much. Ooh. Ted, you go ahead and give away some snacky poos. Who wants a free snacky from Ted in the TikTok chat? Raise your hands. Baron Teddy is feeling generous. You may be the only one there, Ted. They come, they go. Hmm. What a track. God, deadmau5 can't really... He's very good at what he does, I think. Ted's doing a quiz. Can anybody in the chat, without cheating, tell us who was on the cover of the original Minor Threat LP? We're becoming a quiz show, apparently. Ooh. What a fucking vibe. This track has been fantastic. Thank you for sharing, Alex. I don't know if anyone's going to get your trivia, Ted, but feel free to just give out snackies whenever you feel like it. Just do it like all caps in the chat or whatever, like we do with the requests. Wonderful. Up next, Philip Bailey. This is a personal favorite of mine. A huge favorite of mine. I've listened to this song too many times in the last year. Thank you for indulging me. It was inspired by the track that Sarah requested earlier. Oh! Peak fucking 90s. Even though it came out in 84. I'll take the L on that one. I got some housekeeping for the core fans coming up. Don't let me forget. And Baron Ted wants to give 5 snackies to Robin. I will oblige. There you go. There you go. I don't know if Robin's even still here, but Robin, the Baron has smiled on you today, Robin. Ah. What's up goes up to 11. Welcome to the stream. This is a music discovery show I host every Wednesday. Oh yeah, Run, asking about D&D. I'm thinking about it. I gotta make some notes, otherwise I'm gonna forget. Five snackies to whoever requested this. It was me. And I'm the bank, so I don't count. I'm gonna run out of space if you give them away too much. I might have to restrict you to like only a couple times a stream or something. Robin says, let me at least spend one for you already. What's on the tip of your music brain right now? Weirdly enough, right? You know, we talk a lot on this show about frequently purchased with or whatever, you know, frequently purchased together when it comes to music, right? Songs that just in your mind go from one to the next because you've listened to them on a mixtape or a playlist or something too many times and they become fused. Weirdly enough, I listened to this song like a dozen times this time last year when I was in LA, driving around LA for my friend. And I was also listening to the Boxcar Racer album, which is also not 90s. But that's what this, for silly, dumb, arbitrary reasons, this makes me my frequently purchased with is like, is something off the like Boxcar Racer album. I'll let you pick. That was Philip Bailey from the incredible album Walking on the Chinese Wall. That record, for those of you who don't know, maybe wondering why it sounded that way, it was produced by Phil Collins. This is Pinhead Gunpowder. This one goes out to Ted. Thank you so much. Anyone recognize the vocalist? Yeah, I do. A little bit of a punk supergroup. A snacky from Robin going back, shouting back out for Ted. This is becoming a bit of a... This is becoming a little bit of a loop. Robin requesting a song for Ted with one of the snackies that Ted just gave him. Thank you so much. Jimmy Cliff's The Lion Sleeps Tonight. Fuck. Let me find that for you while we listen to... While we enjoy Cotton Eye Joe by Rednecks. Let's just mash them all together into one big snacky poo and everyone take a bite. Again, they are not edible. I might have to go to YouTube for this one. What a little synth line that is. What the hell? Ted says, I hijacked the DJ booth at prom and put this song on. You're a menace to society. You're right, Alex. Snacky poos are like gummy vitamins. You can't have too many at once or you'll die from iron poisoning. I think I found the track you're after on YouTube. We'll see, I guess. What a track. What a track. What a journey we've been going on here. A nice little breather here. Thank you for being here on Chris in the Morning. Thank you for tuning in. We've got a few more minutes left. I'm going to go over a little bit. But we're going to wrap up this 90s cheese with a few more tracks. We got Nelson. We got Dr. Dre. We got Korn, Ace of Base. And maybe room for like one or two more if you've got anything really good. Or if you want to slide in a bonus kind of priority request towards the end to keep the show going. I don't have anywhere to be, but I will need to piss. I'm being honest. I'm just being honest. Let me bring this up on YouTube. Ted has made a just really continuing the theme of really challenging me for what I can get, what I can find. Ted has requested Jimmy Cliff performing this song. I think I found it. I think this is it. But even the song is like not, even the video itself, the title isn't sure. So I don't know. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what happens. Is this it, Ted? Wow, the visuals. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This one goes out to Ted, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you for challenging me. I can't slack when Ted's here. Ah! Beautiful. Fantastic choice as always, thank you. Apologies if it's a little quieter than the rest of the songs. We got another direct snacky poo request in from Run. Thank you so much. Tag team whoop. There it is. Wow. Ted says Rita Marley on backup on this. Beautiful. Wow. Ooh. I need to hear this in full quality. Wow. Whoa. Sarah's got an exciting snacky. What have you got for me, Sarah? If I can get it right after this, it's peak 90s world coffee shop. Don't keep me in suspense, Sarah. What is it? What are you talking about? And I'm seeing a lot of love for this in the chat. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Ted. Come on, Sarah. Don't hold out on me. What are you talking about? Wonderful. Wonderful track there. Thank you for sharing that with us. Ted, thank you for that. This is Whoomp. There it is. Tag team. This was super chat requested by Continue the Run. Thank you so much. Peak 90s party music. School disco shit. School disco vibes here on Chris in the Morning. We're back. Nothing went wrong today. Ted feels like he's riding the school bus to primary school. Perfect. I'm not crazy in believing for quite a long time that it was Whoop that ass. Right? I can't be the only one. For many, many years. Medicine Wheel by James Asher. Shit. Sarah, you've been getting censored by YouTube. Shit. Oh god, it's a censored version as well. Okay, up next, going out for Sarah. Thank you so much. James Asher, The Medicine Wheel. Followed by Nelson, Dr. Dre, Korn. I'm going to actually put Adidas right at the bottom. I'm going to close the show with Adidas. You heard it here first, Sarah. Sarah Shrek, quote, "But I love my slurs." Wow. Yeah! Coming straight from Chris in the morning here on a Wednesday afternoon. Thank you so much. It's the 25th of February. How's your year going so far? What are your goals? What are your dreams? Share them with me. Make them reality. Manifest with me. Manifest. Whoop. There it is, baby. There we are. A little bit of housekeeping before we get into the last few tracks of the show. Thank you for being here. First up, okay, this is for the big chord guys. I'm going to post about this stuff, some of this stuff on Discord as well, but I've got a little bit of a list, so let me just go through it while I've got you here. Let me tell you what's up. First up, membership switch. I have decided to roll out memberships on my other YouTube channel now that it is officially my job. Right now that it's officially my main job, I'm going to be rolling out memberships over on my second channel, which used to be PBFB, which is now Film Question. It's my film essay channel, and I'll make a full post about this on Discord, but I'm going to encourage you guys who are already members to switch over to that one. You get the same perks, you'll get the same membership access on the Discord, and I'm going to start doing the occasional live stream thing on there as well, where you'll be able to chat and stuff and like do all the little interactions and stuff. Obviously, I'm not going to turn these ones off. I can't stop you from staying here, but if you're a member and you want, maybe you want to stick around and get the full year and get yourself a physical snacky. Maybe you don't give a shit about my video essays, but that's going to be the main thing. That's going to have access to the Discord as well. And so maybe I'll be encouraging people to I won't be promoting the memberships on this channel. I'll be pushing people to the other ones. So that's one thing. Thank you. That's one thing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Secondly, I've had some questions. About D&D sessions, about running D&D sessions. I floated this idea in the members chat. So for those of you who don't know, I love DMing. I love D&D. I recently started a new campaign, a new in-person campaign with some friends. And it's just really rekindled my love of Dungeons and Dragons 5e and of running a game. And turns out, in the year of our Lord 2026, who could have thought it? But apparently being a professional DM is a real thing. It's a thing that people pay. It's a service that people pay for. And I've been toying with the idea of getting a small group to opening up a very, very small number of slots for people who want to be DM'd by me. Basically, players who want to be DM'd by me in an original campaign from my imagination, an original campaign written and DM'd by me. And it would be like an after-school club. We'd do it maybe once every 2 weeks, either once a month or once every 2 weeks. They'd be about 2 hours, and I don't exactly know how to price it. I think it might be I don't know, 15 quid a session, like going to an after school club. So if that's something that is immediately interesting to you, I want to hear from you. I want to know if you would be up for that kind of thing. If I do it, I'm going to take it seriously, and I'm going to want people who can commit for quite a while. Not indefinitely, obviously. And if you have to miss one, of course, that's fine. But if you've played D&D before, it only really works if everyone sticks together for the long haul. And so, yeah, if that's something, if you're if your life is missing an evening activity during the week and you would love to be DM'd by me, let me know in the Discord and I'll add you to the shortlist and I'll let you know when slots are available. Third up, we got my brand new video essay series starting next week. It's all about Star Wars, over on Film Question, filmquestion.com. That's going to be starting next Thursday. It's a huge, we're kicking things off with an absolutely massive fucking video called What is Star Wars? And that's exactly the question that we're going to attempt to answer. It's looking like it's going to be at least 40 minutes long. I'm putting a lot of effort into it. I've been doing so much research. I'm really excited to kick off this new series, and it's probably going to last for the next 2 or 3 months on that channel. So that's going to be what we're doing on that channel. Star Wars, the history of it, context of it, the legacy of it, and looking at every single film in the main franchise. And a little one, just a little one, who, for people who really aren't already sick of my voice, I'm going to be guesting. I'm going to be appearing on as a guest on an upcoming episode of Vox Popcast. If you'll remember from the Goodnight Rita series, Mav, the host of Vox Popcast, was a guest in my series. I'm returning the favor, and I'm going to be guesting on an episode all about Star Trek, which is a passionate topic of mine, a big topic of mine. So I'll let you know when it's out, but I'm just giving you a chance, a heads up that I'm going to be in that podcast feed, the Vox Popcast. That's it. Yeah, members, D&D, let me know. New series next week. I'm seeing people in the chat. What's a video essay? Funny. Continue the run saying you need to talk to with my friend who is a highly rated Pathfinder DM. Yeah, absolutely. He prices higher for serious commitment. It's probably a good shout. I've got to try and find. I definitely have an issue with like undervaluing my services a lot of the time. So maybe it does need to be more expensive, but I also don't want to price people out. You know, I want it to be. I've spent a lot of my life being stressed about money, and I don't want things that I do to cause that stress for other people, even though that's kind of counterintuitive, of course, because charging more would ease my stress. It's a little glimpse into my life and the kind of things that I talk about in therapy. And I'm seeing Trek, Star Trek, fuck yeah, hell yeah, let's do it. That's going to be on the Vox Popcast. I'll post it in the Discord when it's live. Thank you for being here. Fuck that, take my money, says No-Eyed Goblin. Hell yeah! If you're in the Discord, let me. If anyone is serious about being DM'd by me and about committing to a regular remote, you know, all digital, you don't have to go anywhere, regular DM Dungeons and Dragons 5e session with me as your DM, do please let me know, because you need like a party of maybe 4 or 5 people tops. That's like the ideal number, I think. And so it really will be limited spaces. So if that's something that is genuinely of interest to you, it is a very niche service that I'm only going to be able to offer to a handful of people. So let me know. Bring it up in the Discord. Don't let me forget about it, and we'll get it organized. This is James Asher, The Medicine Wheel. This one goes out to Sarah Schreck. Sorry for talking so much. But if you've been here since the start, you get an extra long show. Thank you. Hey, Nemu, what's up? Bing, I've been a big fan of you for years. Love you, man. Thank you. Love you too. This is a music request show that I do every Wednesday. Stick around. Shuto says, I would love to join the game. It sounds like a hoot. Hell yeah. Okay. Where's my little thing? Let's take a poll right now. You're in the chat. First come, first serve. I'm writing down names. You're not committed. You're not committed at this point, but I'm writing down names. Shuto, who I believe, if I'm recalling correctly, is called Dan. Wow. You weren't fucking kidding when you said, like, World Music Cafe. We've had a few tracks like this in the past. You know what this is giving? And the artwork too. You know what this is giving? This is giving one of those display things. One of those display things in new age shops next to the crystals where all the buttons are different album covers and you press them for a sample. That's what this is. 100%. Ted's down for D&D. Oh. Wow. Hey Barry, welcome to the stream. We're nearing the end of the show today, but this is a 3-hour music discovery show I do every week. Sarah says, I've played this in my yoga classes occasionally, but I was like, nah, this is like too Epcot. Shuto dibs is barred. I don't see any issue with that. Also, don't even worry about party composition. One thing you'll learn about me is that I encourage there being I encourage chaos and I encourage an unbalanced party. Oh, Ted You're asking about the video where I cut the alien parasite out myself. It is currently offline. I have it. I am still intending to re-release all of those. Alex volunteering, if I'm understanding correctly, volunteering to do little character portraits of all of us once we get going. Wow. Oh man. I gotta play you some Scholastic Chad. Guys, what are you doing to me? This show's gonna go on forever. Sarah, did I send you Scholastic Chad? I feel like I sent you specifically Scholastic Chad. Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about Scholastic Utopia, which this is absolutely reminiscent of. Going into the deep Bandcamp archives here. Murder is Not a Crime, an Australian music collective run by a guy called Chad. But I've got to after something like that. You guys don't mind me taking you on a little last minute adventure, do you? You don't mind a little last minute adventure into Bandcamp land, do you? This is One Day at Questacon by Scholastic Chad. Here's some shit that's not on Tidal. Oh. Here it go. I mean, look at the artwork as well. Just like soak it in. Soak it in. We're off the grid now. We've fully left the road. We're going all terrain. The safari has left the trail. This is some deep shit. Weird ass 2018 underground Sydney-based Australian electronic by a guy called Chad who's gone by many names. And isn't it glorious? Yeah, Run says DK90's encyclopedia. Absolutely. That's it, right? He's done the Dorling Kindersley thing. It's fucking perfect. I think he's even using some of the royalty-free samples that are on those discs. It's not something I would want to listen to every day, but since we were in the neighborhood, you know? For context, I'm pretty sure the same guy who made that produced this. I promise the show is going to end. It is going to end very soon. But I couldn't resist. This is one of my all-time favorite EPs. Genuinely, like I've listened to these like fairly mid trap songs like 100 times. I don't know what to tell you. Ugh. Oh god, I haven't listened to this one. Look at this. Look at the artwork. They also have an album called Selected Ambient Twerks. Check them out. OGs, very old school, deep fans of mine will recall that I once made a track with a guy called Tempest. That's one of these guys. They're in the they were at one point all in this collective called Murder Is Not a Crime. I'm curious now. Sorry, I'm hijacking the stream. I want to hear this. I want to hear Whole Foods. I've not even heard this one. By somebody calling themselves Childish Amino. This is very reminiscent of a lot of other stuff I love, like Vague 003 on Bandcamp as well, and like loads of Bandcamp artists who do this kind of underground sample heavy shit. I love it. According to Presented on DS, the opening comes from a YouTube video called You. Oh shit. Teddy Z with the super chat over on YouTube, even though he has a million snackies, requesting banana hammocks on Bandcamp. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. Let me see. Are these the guys? Any particular song, Ted? Is this you, Ted? Ted, is this you? Be honest. We love self-promo here. Maybe. D minor dub. I got it. I got it lined up. Multi fucking tasking. Different tabs. Different apps. This show has evolved so much this year. And you know I'm going to coast on that violent thing. Chris in the morning, officially under attack. Officially under attack by the thought police. Too much for the establishment. Too violent for you. Let's check this out from Ted. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting the stream. This is D minor dub. Sorry there, I went over the mic. That felt weird. Banana hammocks. Hey, look at this. I found you. This is great. We got quite a few people in the DC area, weirdly enough. Quite a few cool bloggers are based in the DC area or Virginia. You guys active? Are you in a band right now, Ted? Can people find you? Can people see you in person? Tickling the ivories or whatever it is you do? Bless me. I'm so sorry. Sneezing is never normal. I never sneeze. Sneezing is not normal. Ted says, yes, but we don't often play live because 2 of the members have sadly passed. God, man. That's rough, dude. I'm sorry. You gotta get out of DC. It's clearly bad for your health. Okay, gang. We got a few last things that we still had queued up. Over on Tidal. We're going to shift back for the last few minutes. We're going to listen to Nelson, Dr. Dre and Eminem, Ace of Base, and we're going to round things off with Korn. Adidas. Rude. I've got permission from Ted to wrap it up because he wants to get to his favorite Korn song. Thank you for sharing, though. Thank you so much. Let's move on. This is Can't Live Without Your Love and Affection by Nelson. Once again, big shout out to Ted, big MVP today. Thank you so much. Thank you for gifting out snackies. Thank you to anybody who is a member, anybody who's bought a snacky poo today, anyone who supports me in any way. I really appreciate it. I love doing this, even when it goes wrong. Even when it goes fucking wrong. I love doing it. Thank you. Shuto says, I love this one so much. My dad showed me it and I fell in love. With these guys? I can't blame ya. Look at them. They're beautiful. Oh, I know what you meant, Shuto. That fucking guitar tone is so beautiful. That like stereo, really bright stereo guitar. Beautiful. I can't live without your love and affection. All of you people. Oh! Oh! Boy, howdy. Ooh, I'm seeing chat about like making like a best of like a community showdown. We could do a brackets. We could do like a March Madness style brackets where everyone submits songs. We could do it on the show. That could be fun. That could be very fun. What do you think? Ooh. Let me cook on that. This is Dre. But I forgot about him.
I'm a flibbertigibbet. I told you I was a flibbertigibbet.
I've lost weight. Catching myself in the reflection here. Getting surgery agrees with me, apparently. Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to write that down. Peace out, Shuno. Thank you so much. I'll be in touch about D&D. Two more tracks today, two more everybody, and then we're out. This has been Chris in the Morning. If you're new here, welcome. I'm glad you're here. If you're old here, I'm glad you're still here and I haven't bored you to death. Thank you. We had some hiccups today, but we got through it. We maintained. We made it, gang. It's been really good. It's been really emotional for some of us. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for requesting songs. I've been in the lab recently with my pen and pad, writing a long form about the myriad influences on George Lucas, of the filmmaker Akira Kurosawa, and the history of the film serial as a format in the United States. I'm going Star Wars blind. This is Ace of Base, Don't Turn Around, from an album called The Sign. When did this come out? Fucking 1993. 93! I was like this big. What a choice. Thank you for this one, whoever it was. Whoa. Apparently Ted recorded a version of this once. Like a roots version of this. It's pretty fucking reggae already. It's weirdly reggae already. Who's this? Dude, where'd you come from, huh? And he's gone again? What's going on? What's going on with this track? That was Ace of Base, Don't Turn Around. 1993, this is Adidas. By Korn from my favorite Korn album released in 1996. Parental guidance. Explicit lyrics. And when this is over, so will the show will be over as well. That's how it works. Peace out, Shrek. Words to Live By from Jonathan Davis. One last thank you to everyone who's supported me today, everybody who's donated to the show. It really makes it all worthwhile, helps me continue to make this stuff and everything I do. This has been Chris in the Morning. CITM.show, filmquestion.com, at Chris Cool Blog on anything that you care to follow me on. Thank you so much. 1-800-SNACKY-POO if you want to get your name on the board for next week. We'll be back, same place, same time, same format, 3 hours of non-stop eclectic music requests. And wherever you are, whatever time it is, I hope you have a good one. Thank you, everyone. Good night.